That sounds something. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That has a different meaning in my industry.
Audible laugh from Bronson.
Wow, that's rare.
I know. But anyway, no, I mean, I love Jim Carrey as Count Olaf, and like all of the like weird little improv bits that he did. I just kind of missed the fuck out of that.
Do you have another? Yeah, you have no shot.
My favorite scene in the movie is still like when he does like his impression of a raptor.
I still have yet to. I haven't seen that movie. I've seen the movie.
Wait, which movie?
Years. Series of Unfortunate Events.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, that movie, I saw it when it came out, and then I haven't seen it since.
I had to like go and buy it on DVD after the series came out, just so that I could like
have
kind
a
of
reference point.
Compare and contrast, and it's very like stylish and fucking like super cool. The costume designs are amazing.
Jump through that red thing.
Whoa.
And fucking Jim Carrey is a scene stealer.
Now you're playing with portals.
I hate Portal.
Well,
alright, so you should not be working here.
You already suck dick, so I can't say that you should suck a dick.
Yeah, but that's for money.
He's not gay, but $20 is $20.
He's not gay, but I mean, that dick looked pretty tasty to him, though.
I'm gonna gargle mayonnaise.
He's not gay. He was just really attracted to that male cashier.
Thank you, Brandon. Someone who understands my lust for money.
He saw his bank account and he was like, "I'd be gay for $50,000." How much would it take for you to suck a dick, Ray? Like, what's the least amount of money you would have to be paid in order to suck someone's dick? Asking for a friend.
Let's see.
I'm just curious.
Let's see. $12 isn't enough.
$12 is not enough.
Okay, $12 is not enough money.
$12 isn't enough for most female prostitutes. Or like actual gay men. $12 is probably not enough for anybody.
I don't think anyone would fucking...
Would you have sex with someone for like $20?
I mean...
Depends who it is.
Yeah, it's like, why are they charging?
Huh?
Why are they charging and why are my rates so low?
Okay, I'll lay out a scenario for you. You have like a super attractive ex-girlfriend and she's your ex, but she's super attractive and you have standards, but not that much. So she's like, I'll pay $20 to fucking sleep with her.
This is very similar to like probably something that would happen to Ray.
Right, I'm literally coming up with the scenario specifically for Ray. Although you can answer.
Why are there so many dudes?
Would you?
What would I bang my ex for $20?
Yeah.
Not my most recent one.
Right.
Don't lie.
The most attractive one.
Probably. Well, no, she's married now. Probably not.
So he didn't say they couldn't be married.
Yeah, but Bronson's got morals.
What's a moral?
I'd go the most attractive, like non-taken one.
You do that for $20?
Yeah, absolutely. That relationship ended well though. Like,
alright, fair enough.
It was kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is okay. Let's end this.
What if someone
else... It's okay, let's end
like
this.
An outside force that had nothing to do with the woman paid you? Like, she's not offering you
She's
$20.
not paying you? Just like...
Someone else is like, I will pay you $20.
Just random stranger?
Yeah, she's like, well, no. It's someone you guys both know, obviously. And he's like, hey, she is like fucking pissing me off and I really think she needs to get laid and I will literally pay you money to sleep with her. Like, just please get her laid. Like, would you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for me, it very much depends on the ex. Because there are some where it's just like never, not in a million fucking years.
That's how I feel about all of my exes for like pretty much everything.
So you're no to all of them then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't really like any of my exes.
I mean, yeah.
I'm on good terms with two of them.
Like, I wouldn't, like, avoid eye contact if I ran into an ex, but, like, I wouldn't seek them out.
If that happens, you stare them in the eyes and you let them know, like, I am your captain. I have won this breakup.
I think that's what I was gonna say.
Like you're just like
you look them in the eyes and then like just have the most like bold, confident look on your face ever, and then they know you're okay, and that's probably like the worst thing you can do. That's like the worst fucking revenge. It's like what they say, like the best revenge is
to live well.
That was close.
To live well, to have a good life.
Yeah, so
that is very true.
Yeah, no, like absolutely, like that's...
Well, everybody whose dick you sucked like comes back to you in 12 years and sees that you're like
I thought this
rolling in money and bitches and like they're like, damn, and he sucked my dick, but now I gotta suck his dick.
I mean, I got that good deep.
Real quick comment on gameplay.
Alright.
Because
real quick before we get back to Ray sucking dicks.
Yeah.
Why can't we just stay on the dick topic? Oh, damn!
Ray wants to talk
because
about
I think this gameplay setup they did was really cool, where you fight in the room and they wall off the room except for that center area and those two portals.
Yeah, that sucks.
Cool.
Like, I think that is a cool combat arena idea where like they're switching the room up on you.
It's
like creating those invisible barriers that they used to do in like action RPGs.
Yeah.
Without actually creating an invisible barrier.
Yeah, like they give a plot reason for it. Like, that's neat.
Arkham Origins did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the stupid ass Deathstroke fight. That was probably the worst boss fight in the entire Batman Arkham series.
I don't know. There's a lot of shitty boss fights in that series.
Yeah, but the reason why I hate the Deathstroke one so much is because it's a boss fight made up entirely of quick time events. It's 100% that. There's no like beat down Deathstroke and then a quick time event like a lot of these boss fights are.
I'm probably saying Poison Ivy is the worst one.
You don't like Poison Ivy?
No.
I wasn't a big fan either. The only boss fight that I like actually loved in the Arkham series was the Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, everyone loves that one. I remember
because it's fucking fun.
I remember like getting to that, and like Aaron, who at the time was working with us, is a massive Batman fan. Like,
right?
Fucking,
are you serious? I have to do the whole room again.
Get good.
That's a bullshit checkpoint.
Get good.
There's only so good I can be, Bronson.
That's not true.
I always thought like the coolest way to do...
I've seen some of the arcade run modes of this game. It's fucking nuts.
I always thought like the coolest way to do a Batman movie without like completely like doing a page one like reboot where you tell the whole origin and you see his parents die and all that would be to like do a movie somewhat based on Arkham Asylum, but have it be like kind of like the Bruce Lee movie, like Big Boss, I think it is, where he's like, I can't remember what the fucking movie was called, but it was like the one where he's like going through a different tower, or going through a tower, and each floor has like a different boss on it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it'd be cool to do like a movie like that, but with iconic Batman villains. So one floor is like all Poison Ivy, and then the next floor is like Scarecrow, and then blah 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 until you build up to obviously the Joker. I just think it would be cool to do that.
I think that would actually be a good idea for a game as well.
That's kind of what Arkham Asylum was. Like, that's what got me thinking about it.
I mean, Arkham Asylum is a Metroidvania game in disguise.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
In disguise.
But every room in that game is, like, themed after a different boss. And each boss fight in Arkham... I think Arkham Asylum has some pretty solid boss fights, except for Joker. Joker was a shitty boss fight.
Him and Ivy were not great.
Yeah.
I liked Ivy's
cool. Room, though. Yeah, Scarecrow was fucking dope.
Scarecrow was really cool in that game. You can grab that. They seal it off, remember?
What?
This room. You can grab that.
No, I didn't know you could. I walked over it.
Oh.
It
must have been healing.
I actually think, like, if I picked villains for that movie, just from, like, a visual effects standpoint and from, like, a thematic standpoint, it would have to be, like, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy,
You have to do
the
Joker,
Riddler.
right?
Yeah, the Joker would be the final boss.
Yeah,
the Joker would have to be the final boss. The Riddler would have to be one room. Either the Riddler would have to be one room, or it'd have to be like across all of them, like in Arkham.
Like I think that
Bane would be interesting.
But no, back to what we were saying. Like the reason a lot of people like love Arkham Asylum and not so much the other two are largely because of that Metroidvania thing.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like because.
I get it.
Like,
I like the game a lot.
Arkham City was awesome, but it like was a bit big. And then Arkham Knight, like when I went to go look for those Riddler challenges, I was like, I got like 3/4 of the way through, and I was just like, fuck this. Fuck this in every way.
I hated all the ones where you had to just like find a thing and scan it. Like, I hate that shit. But I liked the... Those are probably some of the only Batmobile sequences in the game that I liked.
Well, yeah, because you have the fucking weird... Like, they're designed for it.
Yeah. I think those are super fun.
Yeah, like, I just think there's too many... There's too much Riddler shit in that game in general, but, like, they have to fill the open world with something.
Oh, I liked the Batman Catwoman missions with the Riddler, too.
Those were cool, but, like, once again, like...
Yeah, way too much.
Too much. Too.
It was definitely like trying to push replayability.
All right, let's
factor.
Like they wanted to give you all of Arkham, but you find out that like all of Arkham is far too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still enjoyed the fuck out of it.
It was good. Like it was good still.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was my fucking game of the year that year.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it should have been my number 2, but you know,
number 2.
I didn't know Heroes of the Storm was gonna fucking take over my life.
Your life. Yeah, consume your soul.
Yeah. And then
what year was that? That was like 2015?
2015.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what else even came out that year that I played.
Witcher, Undertale, Halo.
I played like none of those.
Monster Hunter 4.
Hello.
Metal Gear.
Ground Zeroes, right?
No,
Phantom Pain. Oh, yeah. Because I was living with Dimitri at that time.
Phantom Pain came out.
Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
No,
that just before it.
That was like 2 years before it.
Really?
That game came out in 2013.
What was I fucking playing that year? I guess I probably only really played like Arkham Knight that year.
Well, I can just look at my shelf. Everything's by release date.
Yeah.
The Uncharted Collection, Rock Band 4, Bloodborne.
Yeah. You're mine!
That was 2015 was a year that a lot of people loved, but it was not for me.
That's how 2018's feeling so far.
Yeah, this year's been really tame. Like, especially after to be fair though, last year was so good.
Well, it was not only was it like super good, but like
it had something for everyone.
Yeah,
like, it really did.
Like last year was
so many fandoms spawned out of last year.
Like last year just went fucking nuts.
So what is this thing, Bronson?
I believe that's healing.
We had like fucking normies playing games like Nier. You know, like games that like you never fucking heard of before Automata came out.
Yeah, like I remember I had us do Nier because this game looks cool and it's getting some traction because of the demo. And then, everyone I knew was...
it fucking exploded.
Yeah, people were talking about, philosophy and, all this other shit because of Nier, and it's just oh, that's weird.
Yeah. No, it's a cool thing.
Yeah, but, so far this year we've had, Dragon Ball and Monster Hunter, which both are awesome.
Mine!
They're great games. And then, a bunch of remasters and, Sea of Thieves. And Sea of Thieves is very incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great game, but it's very incomplete. And then, Ni no Kuni so far, so everything I've heard from Ni no Kuni so far is it's really awesome, just not as good as the first.
I don't know. Everybody needs to stop, building expectations for sequels.
I know, but, still,
I just mean, as a general, comment, because you always hear that about, not just game sequels, everything. Anytime a sequel comes out, people are like, it's good, but it's not as good as the first one. And I'm the thing about it is, in the first one, you actually have to spend time getting to know these characters and, getting introduced to them and stuff. And then in the sequel, it's what do we do with them?
The thing is, though, sometimes the sequel can improve. I point out Titanfall 2 as the big, you want to talk about a huge improvement.
Well, but Ni no Kuni is a very story-heavy game.
Yeah.
It's all about... I mean, not that Titanfall doesn't have lore. It's just not, the thing about the game.
Yeah, no, it's the, mechanics.
Yeah. Whereas, with Ni no Kuni, if the story is shit, then the whole game is shit, you know?
Yeah, but even then, people are giving it good buzz.
Yeah.
Yakuza 6 is right around the corner. And... What else is coming out? Far Cry is getting decent buzz, but it's.
I think people are starting to come around with Far Cry.
Even then, though, I played more of it after when we got done.
Yeah.
And I was just yep, it's a Far Cry game.
Yeah.
It's not even a Far Cry game. It's an Ubisoft game.
Yeah.
Like
I was hearing about like the people bitching about more microtransactions, but I also heard the other side of that being that like it didn't really seem like Ubisoft wanted to put him in there. It just felt like a corporate mandate.
Well, not only that, but like, have you noticed every Ubisoft game nowadays plays the same?
Oh, for sure.
Like big
nowadays.
Yeah, like big open world, tons of collectibles, watchtowers. Looks really technically impressive, especially on the pro models of all this shit.
I think we need to figure out a new way to make open world games interesting because
okay,
it's difficult not to make an open world game that isn't like just like Far Cry or just like Grand Theft Auto.
You know, what was an open world game I played recently that I was fucking geeked? It was Yakuza. Like Yakuza, like every like. Because the problem with a lot of these that aren't Grand Theft Auto or Yakuza is, like, they just have all this shit in it that's like, here, do 50 fucking postal deliveries. Do 50 fucking... And it, like, doesn't do anything to flesh out the world or any characters.
I haven't...
Versus, like, every single, like, GTA Strangers and Freaks mission is different.
I had an amazing... video that I have to show you about this. It's by Nakey Jakey. I think I've talked about him before.
Nakey Jakey.
He is amazing, and he made a video. It was like if Grand Theft Auto. The series is called Games That Should Bang or something like that, and it's like he like wants to take like games like aspects from two different games and combine them. He had Grand Theft Auto and one other game, but basically like he was just gushing about how like incredible the world of Grand Theft Auto 5 was and just how shit the story was.
I like it. Just wasn't 4. That was my problem, and that's hard to fucking like.
That was part of his problem, but the other part was like it wasn't the story itself. It was like how the game had you progress through the story. It was like you weren't playing the story so much as you were like doing the thing and then getting a story out of it. Like you would have to like do like this dumbass mission, and like it felt like the game was like kind of holding your hand through this incredible world that you just wanted to explore and like blow shit up with, and it wasn't like utilizing the world.
I actually need to show you a similar idea from Jim Sterling on like why Yakuza's open world pops so much.
Yeah,
because it's like every side quest is like an actual like written thing that has a real narrative to it, not just oh no, go pick up this package.
Right.
Go pick up it. Like as much as Ray and I shat on The Witcher. Which we did a lot. Like
it's overrated, I think.
We talked a lot of gang on The Witcher.
Yeah.
It does open world well. Like it like every side quest has meaning. The lore is really fleshed out. Like
well, see, and then circling back to Arkham Knight, like that's the biggest problem with the Riddler trophies is that the world of Arkham Knight, like Gotham City and Arkham Knight, is so fucking cool. It's like beautiful and it does not need. Like, I don't need the Riddler trophies to give me incentive to, like, want to explore that, because just driving the Batmobile through those streets is fun enough.
Right, but, like, on top of that, though, it's like they don't give you any interesting side shit to do. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's very much the Ubisoft side quest method.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much like... And the sad part is, like, okay, fine, you're gonna do, like, you're not gonna write individual side quests for each, because that's a lot of work and effort. The Yakuza Grand Theft Auto guys, they're nuts.
I think.
Okay, fine. Like, then fine. Do the Metal Gear way.
Yeah.
Like.
That was it. It was Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain, and GTA 5. He felt like both of those games had like different. Like Metal Gear Solid's story was like stupid, but it was told in just the right way. It like made you feel like you were more in control of everything. Whereas like in Grand Theft Auto 5. Even though they have this gorgeous open world, like the story was super linear and it like held your hand through everything, so you didn't get to like, you know, in other Grand Theft Auto games you don't have to do the story or anything. Like you can just like explore the world. In Grand Theft Auto 5, like you don't have to do the story, but if you want to get through the story, you have to do it in like the way that they tell you to. And that was his problem.
I think my big problem with it is it just like okay, fine, tell me your linear story like you did with 4, but like make it hit like 4 does.
Oh yeah, like, well, Nico is a much more interesting character than at least Michael.
Like I thought Michael could have been very interesting.
He could have, but he wasn't.
Like they fucked him up. Is like that's the problem. Like Franklin is just CJ again, basically.
Pretty much.
He's just like 2000 CJ. And then like Trevor's very interesting, to be fair.
Trevor's fun. He was everybody's favorite.
Trevor is, I enjoy the interactions between Trevor and Michael. Like that hipster conversation.
Yeah.
It's just like you live in the middle of nowhere, you make your own alcohol, you wear like kind of kitschy clothes and like cartoons from the 80s. Trevor, you are the proto-hipster! Fuck you, Michael! Fuck you!
Oh no, that scene was beautiful.
Oh
yeah,
no,
I remember
when you and I were live streaming that, like, you and I started dying, dude.
I mean, that's the thing though, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like an open world game that just fucking like blew me away with the way that it like gave you a world, and like I think Japanese games lately have been doing it better than any
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, absolutely.
Like,
I think Breath of the Wild might actually be my favorite open world game in terms of like making you explore the world.
Are we including MMOs in this?
I think MMO is kind of different.
Okay, because
MMO is a little different because it has to be inherently open world.
I will always say, I will always remember my first like 2 months at WoW.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking, you wanna, like, people talk about like, oh, the world felt real. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, but I think, well, okay, so for me at the very least, like, Breath of the Wild made me super immersed, and it made me. I didn't feel like I had to explore the world to like get a thing. It like I wanted to. Like,
yeah, I wanted to see what was out. Like
one of the first things I did was like uncover the whole map.
Yeah, same.
So
I just explored everything. I was like, I need to know what's here.
Yeah.
So like, I'm very much a progression gamer.
Yeah.
Like I want to.
I want to do everything.
No, I'm very much get me the fucking point.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I'm like I just want to play the fucking story mode, like